updated August 5, 2017 0253 East Washington, USA, August 5 A phone conversation between United States President Donald Trump and Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has turned into a cause of worry for both sides. A transcript published by The Washington Post on Thursday showed Trump and Turnbull battling over a refugee swap deal made between the Obama administration and Australia. The Post accounts showed Turnbull almost begging Trump to take 1,250 to 2,000 refugees off Australia's hands. A flustered Trump even said the conversation was ridiculous. In an aftermath to this, Turnbull has faced sharp criticism in Australia for telling Trump that he could refuse refugees. Turnbull on Friday said he was merely standing up for Australia. The White House said it would not comment on their leak. It has always been subject to American vetting procedures. That's always been part of the arrangement, he told reporters in his response, CNN reports. The phone call was made just after Trump took office, and the U.S. president was fuming at Turnbull over the deal, which contradicts his election promise to ban people arriving in the U.S. from Muslim-majority nations and to suspend the country's intake of refugees. Turnbull tried to reassure the rattled president that each refugee would be subject to U.S. vetting, and that the U.S. could refuse anyone it chose to. The deal relates to refugees held in Australia's notorious offshore detention centres on the Pacific island of Nauru and Papua New Guinea's Manus Island. Australia detains asylum seekers who try to come to the country by boat at these centres. The arrival of refugees by boat is a highly politicized issue in Australia, and a deal with the US was celebrated as a major political victory by Turnbull's Liberal Party, Australia's Conservative Party, which rules in a coalition. It would be a significant political loss if the deal were to fall through. Arnie tags Australian PM Australia Malcolm Turnbull Donald Trump United States West Virginia USA August 5 Arnie in the wake of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, United States President Donald Trump attacked Democrats in his Thursday's address at the heart of Trump country, Huntington, West Virginia. Full story greater than Washington, USA, August 5 Arnie in an effort to track a suspected Russian disinformation campaign utilizing fake news, the FBI monitored social media on the election day last year, CNN reports. Full story greater than Washington, USA, August 5 Arnie United States Attorney General Jeff Sessions, while detailing plans to combat leaks of classified information on Friday, said that the administration is reviewing the policies on media subpoenas. Full story greater than Kathmandu, Nepal, August 4 Arnie Nepal's second biggest metropolis Bharatpur's 19-number ward on Friday witnessed a 75.58% voter turnout after the country's Supreme Court gave verdict for repolling in the region. The voters in the 19N full story greater than Mogadishu, Somalia, August 4 Arnie at least 2 people were reportedly killed in a car bomb attack in Somalia's capital Mogadishu on Friday. Full story greater than Kolkata, West Bengal, India, August 4 Arnie Consul General of the People's Republic of China in Kolkata Maj Wu on Friday said that regular exchanges and cooperation between China and India would benefit the bilateral relation of the two sides in long term. Full story greater than Graubünden, Switzerland, August 4 Arnie 3 persons, including 2 14-year-old campers and a pilot, were reportedly killed in a plane crash at an aviation summer camp in Switzerland. Full story greater than New Delhi, India, August 4 Arnie India's External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj will visit Nepal next week to participate in the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC foreign ministers meet, scheduled to be held Kathmandu on 10 and 11 of August. Full story greater than Beijing, China, August 4 Arnie Chinese Defense Ministry has said that the country's military is showing great restraint regarding alleged Indian incursion into its Donglang Doklam area. Full story greater than New Delhi, India, August 4 Arnie India on Friday called for international cooperation against all forms of terrorism, following China stalling the move to list Pakistan-based Jaish-e-Mohammed Jem chief Masood Azhar a global terrorist by the United Nations. Full story greater than New Delhi, India, August 4. Arni following reports that Hafiz Saeed is looking to launch his own political party in Pakistan. India on Friday said that Jamaat-ud-Dawah chief and the mastermind of Mumbai terrorist attack is trying to hide his blood-stained hands behind ballot ink. Full story greater than New York, US, August 4. ANIUS. President Donald Trump took to Twitter to praise Toyota and Mazda for announcing a huge investment for setting up a manufacturing plant in the United States which will create 4,000 jobs in America. Full story greater than Moscow, Russia. August 4. China has strongly opposed any unilateral sanctions against Russia, Iran and North Korea by the United States. Full story greater than New York, USA, August 4. President Donald Trump has almost decided to sack General John Nicholson as military commander in the region as American troops are not winning the war in Afghanistan, according to the U.S. media reports. Full story greater than Beijing, China, August 4. Chinese Foreign Ministry has termed India's actions in Doklam as an incursion into China's Donglang area. Doklam, and that such a move by New Delhi is by no means for peaceful. Story greater than Lahore, Pakistan, August 4. Pakistan's Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Ahmed Bajwa has in a rare gesture expressed his concern over the killing of 2 American soldiers during a Taliban attack on U.S. troops in Afghanistan. Full story greater than Beijing, China, August 4. The United States is entangled in domestic political infighting and its foreign policy strategies are self-contradictory, and this has led to state-run media in China to label the current administration in Washington as being narcissistic, fretful, arrogant, aimless and reckless. Full story greater than Lahore, Pakistan, August 4. Under Operation Rad al-Fasad, Pakistan security forces have cleared a major militant hideout in the Rajgul Valley in the Khyber Agency, which reportedly was being used as a transit route by ISIS jihadists from across the Afghan border to establish a foothold in Pakistan. Full story greater than Lahore, Pakistan, August 4. Pakistan's Ministry of Ports and Shipping is set to sign an agreement with a Chinese company to construct and establish the Pakistan-China Technical and Vocational Training Institute at Gwadar. Full story greater than Lahore, Pakistan, August 4. Pakistan has demanded protection cost from China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or power project operators so that they can ensure sustainable security by special forces. Full story greater than